yeah, I went on a date with Rose with his assistant. It was nice. I felt like it was a date because we went to a restaurant, but then I realised that I probably am meant to be a 10-year-old girl, and that's inappropriate. But still, I said when I was playing it that I'm going on a date, even though that sounds inappropriate. Let's go. What's up, you guys? So welcome back to Otaku Gaming, and today we're doing something different. So for a while now I've got a Switch here, and you may think, oh, you know, what's she gonna play? You know, it's gonna be a good video. You know, she's playing the Switch. Like, sorry to disappoint, but like, I don't know if you guys know this, or you probably do, but I'm just a dinosaur. So today's video, I thought about looking at the screenshots, I guess, screenshot app, album, I don't know what the kids call it these days. It says album on the Switch. So yeah, I've been playing Animal Crossing and Pokemon because that's the only two games that I own right now. I'm fairly new to the Switch. I'm like getting it down with the Switch kids, you know. I'm going to be reacting to some of the pictures I took that I thought was quite cool, because as someone who is like a Nintendo kid, you know, I've seen different generations and the graphics have been like, you know, increasingly getting like better. But overall, you know, playing, especially Pokemon, Jesus Christ, like the graphics are on point. Like you're there. Like I play it on my TV, and oh my god, you feel like you're actually there. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm obsessed with like color, and the color in like Pokemon Sword and Shield. Jesus Christ. So I will show you guys, for those people who haven't played Sword and Shield, where have you been? You have to get this game, because Jesus Christ, this might have some spoilers in it, and if so, yeah, I apologize, but I just want to show you that yeah, that this game is amazing, and this is why you should buy it. Okay, let's start. But yeah, I will show you, it's not just Pokemon I have, I've taken pictures of bits of Animal Crossing, but yeah, should we start from the beginning? There's a lot, see if you can hear that. First, this is when I first started playing like Pokemon. Like, yeah, I'm on the couch, I'm basically doing what I'm doing right now. This is actually the time before I discovered like what shops were. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know you could go into a shop and like change your hair. You can get haircuts now. I mean, I think you could get haircuts in the other game? I think, yeah, you could, because you could change, yeah. I tell a lie, you could get haircuts in another game. Yeah. This game is set in like the UK. I strongly believe that it's in Scotland, and then you go to like, you know, the game, you go to like the Wyndon City, and that's just like London, so I feel like, yeah, it's, you know, instead of it being Cornwall down there, it's actually London. It's kind of messed up, but I think the majority of it is Scotland, like honestly. It's beautiful, it's idyllic. Scotland. Go to Scotland. I don't know what this is meant to be. Like, you collect, in my day, in Pokemon, you collected badges. I don't know why I screen captured this. Oh yeah, I know why. So, if you guys haven't already yet subscribed to my design channel, I'm a jewellery designer, and I thought it was smart for me to take some inspiration from Pokemon, because hopefully you guys are updated with Pokemon, but they make some dope badges, you know. And I think, what was it? I think it was like this, like the previous game could have been, or maybe I think it was like Pokemon. It wasn't Pearl, was it? No, it was it was Black and White, and it was like they showed like the front and the back, and I was just like, damn, like they actually showed like the back pin, and I was like, god, like I need to like take this for inspiration for jewellery. Like, here I'm at this gym, and this is like the water gym. Yeah, okay. water gym. And it's kind of like very homage to Super Mario, except there's stuff coming down the pipes. And we have to admire for a second like how nice the water is. It's like so crystal. Yeah, and then I tried to be a bit like, I think the next one tried to be a bit like, I tried to be a bit, I know, conceptual. So I tried to take my picture in between, like, you know, the sort of glass like water. It's cool. It looks like a baseball stadium or something, or some sort of Olympic. Oh, maybe that's why. Oh, because it's like the 2020 Olympics. Maybe they're trying to make it look like the Olympics deliberately. Oh, well, like, that's the only disappointment I have. Like even though it says like when you step in it's different, but it's not when you face like the girl. Like she's not there. You have to go into this like stadium. That's the only thing I'd have. It's just it's kind of like the same. And then, but you know, you still get like an outfit at the end, which is alright, I guess. I have to say, I took this and it was during like dawn, or like the sunset was coming down, so this made this place extra nice because it was like the blue and the pink and the purple, like so nice. And then you see a little like wingle kind of coming. That, I don't know if you can actually go up to this like lighthouse. Probably not, because there's a like barrier bit. But yeah, Jesus Christ, this, wow. And then we have, yeah, just me walking down the hill. And then I went on a date with Ross. Would you say Rose? It's Rose. Yeah, I went on a date with Rose, with his assistant. It was nice. I felt like it was a date because we went to a restaurant, but then I realised that I probably am meant to be a 10-year-old girl, and that's inappropriate. But still, I said when I was playing it that I'm going on a date, even though that sounds inappropriate. Let's go. Swanky restaurant. He was like, this is Rose's restaurant. He will meet you. It's the nicest date I've ever been on, let me tell you. Like you can see, like I did some effort. I even dressed up for the date. I wore my little kilt. Let me tell you, that was cute. It's cute. And then I got Hop, who's my rival, but I think they're actually like, there's something in the air maybe later on, you know. Little Scottish Kimmy. Just, yeah, God, it's so vast. Like just looking at it, it's just like, it's so nice. Like the sky, the lighthouse, the water, the colours. Ah, oh my God. And then we go to this kind of cave. It's some sort of like gem cave. Again, colours are so nice. Yeah, there I am, with very glowing look in my face. Still wearing, actually am I wearing shorts underneath this coat? Look at this, look at all these things, like just gleaming, like purple and red. So nice. Yeah, it is to do with the Olympics. Look, even has the Olympic, like, the Olympic circles. Oh, yeah, it is. It's all about the Olympics. That's what it is. And that's why it is! It is! That's right, because in the Olympics, right, you have different stadiums for each, like, event. It is! If anybody who's American that's watching this, the Pokmon Center looks a lot like a pub, and a pub is like a kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say a bar because we have bars and they're like set in clubs, but like a pub is like a more grungy place, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, pub. It's like a more specific place to have a drink that's kind of like homely in a way, so there's like comfy seats. There's no dancing. Oh, there could be dancing maybe, I don't know. And when you walk into the Pokemon Center, it's a bit like that because there's like a guy who you talk to get your name changed, or learn a different move or remember a different move, and it kind of looks like he's a bartender, and then there's like a shop there, but they're all kind of like look like in a bar thing. I mean, take that away, but it's the aesthetics, it looks like a bar. I took a picture next to the red post box because I would never have thought that this would be in the UK based, and it was so accurate. They have like a post box, and I was just like, oh my God, there's like a red post box in Pokemon. That's a big deal. Like, oh my God. This is beautiful. This is, I know this is probably going to just be more Pokemon, but it's beautiful, man. We go into this looks more like have you seen the movie Brave? You know, they go into like Will-O-Wisp. This is basically what it's Pokemon meets Brave. It literally is. Even the Will-O-Wisp, we've got like these wee imps. I've never heard of this. I don't know if this is like Scottish folklore. I don't know where this came from. Like fairies, magic mushrooms, could be drugs. We don't know. Maybe we're hallucinating. Maybe there is no fairy tale gem. Maybe we walked into this forest, ate a nasty mushroom, and then dreamt that there was some sort of fairy gem, and it's all an enigma. It's all just us like staring into space. Look at this. Look at this. Like, you cannot say that this, like, you're not on drugs. Honestly, you cannot say this. Like, this is like Avatar right here. Like, imagine you went into a big forest with a big tree with large mushrooms growing out of it. You're so high at this point. We all have those dodgy alleys, you know. If you go to the UK, there's so many alleys that's dodgy, and this is very crusty, let's just say. There's a dodgy club there, you know. Can't go in. It would be quite cool if you could. Imagine. Pokemon Club days. They totally should. I was looking into the landscape of, yeah, just to show how much it looks like Scotland, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It just looks like, you know, Scottish idyllic hilltops. It looks like an average train, but it looks more closely towards the trains you get in Scotland because of the blue seats and the yellow banisters, I guess. I could put a picture of our train. It wasn't what it looks like inside our train, and yeah, this was cool. I like this. It's very accurate. Felt like I was in public transport. I'm in quarantine now, still in lockdown, and this was just an excuse for me to remind myself what trains looked like inside. It makes me feel sad, but it's okay. I bike now. Yeah, the next one is we have London, but they cleverly call it Wyndon. But it's clearly London, let's face it. So let's analyze this a little bit. You know, we've got like the London Eye. We clearly have, you know, Big Ben somewhere. We have Piccadilly Circus, and we have St George's Cross. Let's have a look. And we also have the Shard. I think that's meant to be the Shard. But let's look in detail. And like you've got the, what's it called? There's that big stadium that was the Olympics held. I can't remember what it's called. So thanks guys, that was me reacting to most of my, I guess, screenshot, screen capture, like video games. It was mostly like Pokemon. But yeah, overall, like the graphics has stepped up from like last games, and yeah, during this lockdown, I would recommend, you know, if you can afford it, like, you know, but probably at this point everyone's got a Switch now, but yeah, get a Switch. Buy some Pokemon. I know everyone's obsessed with Animal Crossing, so you'll get Animal Crossing. But it feels like, you know, it's like a nice place to have. It's very surreal, very atmospheric. It's just nice, generally. Like if you want to look up the stars, you can. I mean, you still can, but like the graphics is more enhancing, and you can feels like you're there and you want to jump in there, and yeah, so nice. But yeah. Definitely comment below what you think of the graphics, what you think of, I guess, yeah, the sort of like the graphics generally, and maybe like the games that you play, or the games in like Pokemon, or whatever. Like, give me your. I'd like to know what you think of like the graphics and the games of like the Wii Switch. And tell me also, what's your best game that you've ever played with this Wii Switch, be it because the graphics are nice or it's just really good. I'd like to know, because I've got the Switch now and I don't know what other games. So if anyone would recommend me some nice games with nice graphics, that'd be great. And if there's anybody who knows that there's an even beautiful game graphic than Pokemon, please let me know in the comments below and I shall check it out. Thanks for tuning in. And hopefully I will see you on Sunday for the Otaku Pit. More videos to the side. We have otaku, more videos for otaku gaming, and if you want videos for the otaku pit, here we go. And also keep looking at my design channel. I update that every Saturday. Yeah, and just subscribe, put your notifications on, and yeah, like and subscribe, and keep on keeping on. Have a good day, be safe, be sensible. Arigato gozaimasu. I hope I haven't butchered this language. Okay.